Right. So after a long time, welcome back.
Thank you.
Um, do you remember what we discussed? Did you practice during last 2, 3 weeks?
I did it in the beginning soon after the classes, but since then, it's been like almost like 3 weeks. I haven't done anything.
Okay.
So if I do get pushed from you a little bit every week something, then I do something. Otherwise, I actually
Okay.
don't.
I
I don't do
understand.
it.
Yeah, I understand. Okay. Now, I want to recap. What is variable?
Actually, the definition of variable, I actually found it is a little bit different way now that the other day that I was looking for something. It's actually it's a like a spot in a memory. That is that is the variable. I mean, you do have other definition for variable,
Okay.
but
Could you please repeat?
this is like a memory location. A variable is a memory location,
Okay. Yeah, that's also true. That's
right?
also true.
Otherwise, the variable it's like a container
Yes.
where we can
Yes.
hold the data or any information. That's the general
So memory
understanding of
location, it's like just
right.
like a container.
Right. So you put a variable, that means you allocate a memory location for that variable.
Mhm.
And depending of the value, it changes.
Yes.
That's what
It,
I found out.
it can be varied.
Right. Right.
Varied means changeable.
Right.
You can change the data.
Right.
Okay.
So as you change the data, the location also changes.
Yes. And can you give us an example?
For example, like if you take like x equal to 4, so x is a variable and we place the value for x is 4.
Okay. So whenever you give an example, always also give a print statement. Okay. Print X. All right. Now, in programming interviews, whatever you say, please try to cite an example. Okay.
Example. Right, right.
Example. Because everyone will be memorizing and everyone will be uh, giving the better and better definitions. How you can stand
Mhm.
out from everyone? Only giving an example. Okay.
Right.
Then, what is hashtag in Python?
Hashtag, actually, I haven't learned it, to tell you the truth.
This is
I
hashtag.
even,
This is hashtag.
oh, that I know about. Oh, are you talking about the comment?
Yes. What is
Okay, so it
hashtag
is.
in Python?
I mean, you asked the question different way. That's why I didn't get it. But I know what comment is. I know
Yeah.
how to use the comment.
Yes.
Right,
Actually, yeah, the interviewer they will ask you same question different way.
right,
During the interview, it will seem for you it's a difficult question, but after interview you will think, oh, it was common. He asked me about comments. Okay.
right.
So in hashtag, in Python, hashtag is comment. Then he will ask you
Use
what
for
is
comments,
comment.
right?
Okay. All right.
Comments,
Ways
if
you
you're
can
asking
comment
me,
in Python.
yes, the comments is like an extra information that you want to save it for future programmers to get reference from.
Yes, it is a way to make some program
More
unexecutable.
describable, I guess.
Yes, yes, very true. Okay. Uh, how many data types in Python? Did you read it?
Um, yeah, I read it, I read it definitely, but as you are showing it on the screen, yes, string,
And you
integer,
are
float,
familiar with all this, right?
yes. Uh, I mean, not all of them, but I guess I didn't actually. I read it like about, for example, the list, with the list data type, list,
Yes.
tuple, range. I read it, I saw it, but I didn't practice it. But I know what
Okay.
it is. Like,
Okay.
like
Uh,
dictionaries, set. I read it. I saw the videos.
yes. You know, list, tuple, dictionary,
Dictionaries.
sets, right?
Yeah, when it comes to
This
write it,
these
I'll be
four
able
are
to.
these four are very, very important.
Hmm.
Okay. Boolean, integer, float, string.
Right,
These are mostly used one. We
right.
don't use maybe range, complex,
As a
uh,
frozen set.
frozen set. This is new data type.
I never heard of it. So this is
Yeah,
something new.
bytes. We don't use all this,
Right,
but we use Boolean, set, dictionary, list, tuple, integer, float, string are
right.
mostly used data types. Okay.
In Python, right.
Uh, you can practice a little bit. Then, what is string in Python?
A string is it's like a set of characters
Mhm.
that is, used in Python. So like for example, as I see on the screen, HELLO, this is a string data.
Okay,
It's
fine. What about if I write combination of letters and numbers? Hello, one, two, three.
it could be a string also. It depends how you write
Yes.
it.
Okay. So whenever even the numbers or integers, when we put inside the quotation mark,
Right,
yeah, Python will consider it as a string. Okay.
right, right.
What is print?
Print is a default or built-in uh, function for
Yes.
Python
Yes. Yes.
to print or to show a result of a function.
Right. Very good. And what is Boolean?
Boolean is a type of data that you use in Python or any most programming languages, but it shows you whether the information is given is true or false.
Yes. Very good.
Mhm.
What is list?
List is a kind of data where set of information given in a what do you call that bracket? We call it third bracket, but
It's a square
a
braces.
square bracket,
Braces.
square bracket, a square braces? No, a square something is called square bracket. Oh, a square bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it should be within the quotation mark and
Hmm.
divided by comma.
Right. Also, there is something called mutable and non-mutable, right?
Yes.
Immutable. So list is
Yes.
mutable, I think. It's changeable, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Something I
Okay.
read about.
List items are ordered, changeable,
Changeable, so it's
allow
mutable. Right.
duplicate values. It allows
Right.
duplicate values. You can use same value second time here.
Right.
Banana, again, banana, cherry, cherry. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
this is list. List is changeable and are ordered and duplicable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, see, what does it mean ordered? Let me see. If you go up a little bit, it says it's in ordered, changeable. I understand.
Yeah. When we say that is the list are ordered, it means
Ordered.
that the item have a defined order and that order will not change.
Okay, so you are saying that index number is not going to be changed or something like
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is 0,
Mm-hmm.
right? Index 0. So it will be always in index 0. This is 1 and this is 2. You know the indexing, right?
Right.
You did
For
it.
Python, it starts with 0, but I think
Java also started from.
Java is 0. What about what do you call SQL? I think what, 1?
I think every programming language starts indexing with 0.
0.
Yes. And go to tuples. What is tuples?
Tuples is again, it's a data type that you can use multiple data in, I think, in a uh, curly braces, I think,
Yes.
with commas, right?
Yes.
I'm not
And
sure.
it is unchangeable. Okay.
Okay,
Once you declare, you cannot change it. But list is changeable. It looks
right.
like similar, but a list
Mm,
is comes with square braces, and
square
tuple comes
brackets,
with
parentheses. Yeah.
parentheses. Okay. Then already we discussed sets, right?
Sets we haven't.
Okay. Now tuple, sets, and another one we discussed. What was it?
List and dictionary.
Lists.
Mm-hmm.
These three are almost same, but different braces.
Right,
Curly braces. This is set comes with curly braces,
right.
and
Multiple
tuple
items in a
comes with
single variable.
parentheses. And what we discussed earlier,
Tuple, list, and set right now.
yeah, tuple lists and sets. And list come with square braces. So looks like same, but comes with different braces or brackets. Okay. Sets are used to store multiple items again in single variable. Okay. It comes with curly braces. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to remember the brackets only. Okay.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. And how do you pronounce it?
Dictionaries,
We don't
right?
pronounce
Python.
we don't pronounce a. Okay.
Yeah, dictionaries.
Dictionaries. No
No,
a. So yeah, you have to drop a. Dictionaries.
okay.
There is no nari in English. Like missionary, dictionary, visionary. Okay.
Okay.
Now dictionaries. How you can define it?
Okay. So I guess uh,
Dictionaries also data types.
it's a kind of data. Yeah.
Yeah, and we store data in like values in a key, value and pair. It comes with value and pair. Okay, like brand, Ford, model, Mustang, year, 1948. In earlier data types like sets, tuples, we see just single data are coming, right? but here in pairs, value and pairs. Okay. Dictionaries are used to store data values in key and value pairs. Brand is key, this is value. Model is key, Mustang is value. Year, this is value, 1968. So a dictionary is a collection which is ordered, changeable, and not allowed to duplicate. So you cannot duplicate, you cannot write brand again. Okay.
Okay.
And most of the time you will be using dictionary in your projects. Okay. Now, what is function?
The function is a set of information, a set of codes, a block of codes that performs uh, some kind of action. Basically, that's what I can say.
Not some kind of.
It's given.
You have to mention specific.
Okay. So function is a block of code which only runs when it is called. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yes, yes. Function is created to perform very specific task. Okay, very specific. Block of code which only runs when it is called, and we can pass data. These are known as parameters inside the function. Okay. Function can return data as a result. Okay. Now, what is class?
Okay, class is, if I can say simply, it's a blueprint of creating an object.
Yes. It's a blueprint
Uh,
from where we
where
create unlimited
multiple
objects.
unlimited objects, right?
Okay. Then what is object?
Object, um, it's an instance of a class, like like uh, what else I can say? It's an instance of a class, like it's an happening of a class, like a creation of a class,
Yes,
or
instance is very good word, good term. So object is an instance of a class because it is being created from a class. And once a class is created, we can create n number of objects, right?
right.
What is the purpose of creating object?
Purpose of creating object is to get uh, all the parameters from the class, like to use the value of the parameters from the class.
I
Is that right?
understand the concept is clear for you, but
But wording is different.
yes, you can say the purpose of creating object is to get a reference variable. And
Right,
without reference variable, we cannot access all the
right,
attributes and properties,
of the class.
functions of the class.
Right,
The attributes, properties, variables, functions. Okay.
right.
So what do we have inside the class?
Just 1 second, okay? I'm sorry, my little one is not listening to. He doesn't want to go to bed.
Okay.
I'm sorry. What was the question that you said?
What do we have inside the class?
Inside the class, what do we have? We have the variables
Yes.
and functions
Yes,
or
variables and
methods,
functions, attributes, properties, variables, and
attributes.
functions. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Why we use dot operator in function in Python?
I think the dot operator allows us to um, to use, I don't know, to use the variables or to use the
Yes,
objects
variables and functions.
and the functions. Okay.
Yes, yes. It give us power to access all the properties and
Access.
methods inside the class.
Uh,
What is inheritance?
Inheritance, it's a way like we we create um in a way to access the properties from it's like a when you create a child class and you use the child class to inherit properties from a parent class. That is called inheritance. So the child class inherits properties from the parent class for is the what's the usage? The usage is not to repeatedly write the same program again and again. So that is the intention. My
All right.
wording is probably different than what you are expecting, but I understand the logic.
Yes, yes, the concept is clear. Okay.
Right.
So inheritance, always say inheritance is a concept in object-oriented programming. There are four pillars in
Mhm.
object-oriented programming, and inheritance is one of them. And it is a concept of inheriting all the properties and functions from a superclass by a child class.
Right.
All right. Now, what is dunder?
Dunder method. That's the init, the underscore init
Yes.
underscore. That's called dunder method.
Dunder is nothing but,
That's like combination of two words, isn't it?
yes. Uh, this one is dunder. Yeah. Init init function. Okay. So what do you think? If interviewer asks all these questions, can you answer them?
I mean, I could answer it, but for that to be precisely the way they expect it, I know I need to practice it definitely.
Yeah.
I otherwise I understand the concept, but again, it may not be in their expectation, like the way they expect it from a like experienced
But
person,
but
experienced
still when they understand your concept is clear, but wording is a little different.
wording different
Yeah.
because they would know that I'm not like a practicing. I'm not like a proper
Yes.
practice. They
Yes.
would know it.
Yes.
Or I don't really talk, I don't discuss, I don't
So
say things.
so
Yeah, they
you
would
have
know.
to just spend every day 30 minutes on W3 schools
Mhm.
and you can crack the interview. Okay. Now, how many pillars in object-oriented programming?
Four.
Four. What are these?
Okay. Abstraction,
Abstraction,
inheritance,
inheritance,
polymorphism,
polymorphism,
and the other one is encapsulation.
encapsulation. What is
Right.
encapsulation?
Encapsulation is like, I actually read the other day like very fine definition, but I don't remember anymore. But I'll explain to you what it is. So encapsulation, it's like hiding data or functionalities away from the users, where
Yes.
it's not necessary for the users to know, you
Yes.
know. I mean, I understand it, but there's a very nice
Yes.
sentence that I added, but
This is the exact
yeah,
concept you are talking about.
right.
It is just hiding the data from the users that are
That is not
unnecessary for
necessarily,
them
yeah,
to
right,
understand. And why we are doing it?
for security, basic security
For
purposes,
security purposes.
right.
We want to secure the data so that the user cannot manipulate it. Manipulate meaning
Mm-hmm.
user cannot change it.
Right.
Okay. Suppose I have a cat and the age of the cat is 11, so that someone cannot manipulate it to 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. So these are the concepts we already discussed, and I think these are very clear to you. Maybe you have to spend some more for go through or study to make it more um, under your control, especially for the interview. And whenever you get time, just practice. Okay. And are you available tomorrow?
Tomorrow is what? Tomorrow is what? What day is that?
Wednesday.
Yeah, I'll be here. Yeah.
Okay. So tomorrow we will go through once again. We will go little more intermediate level about
Mm-hmm.
encapsulation. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We will complete encapsulation tomorrow. Then
Mm-hmm.
in the next class, we will go with polymorphism.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, that's fine.
So that's all for today.
All right, very good. So yeah, at least once a week is fine. Something
Yeah.
like this will be helpful.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so
All
much.
right. Thank you.
See you
Have a good one.
tomorrow. Tomorrow, same time,
Same time.
6.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Goodbye.